So for lesson 6 of chapter 1, we're solving two-step equations. This is a step further from our last lesson, which we did one-step equations. Same idea for the most part. So we'll solve some two-step equations and then we'll do a real-world application. Just a reminder about the operations partners that we learned last time, that adding and subtracting cancel each other out, and multiplying and dividing cancel each other out. So for solving this two-step equation, we need to solve for the variable r here. We need to see what r equals. And so the first thing we need to do is get r by itself. So we need to do two things here. There's a division here, and then there's an addition. So we need to do two things to get the r by itself. Well, we need to do the opposite of the dividing first. So we have r plus 7 divided by 4. We can multiply both sides by 4. And that would give us r plus 7 equaling 20. And let's move that over here, because these 4's canceled out, and then 5 times 4 is 20. So now we have r plus 7. Remember, the opposite of adding 7 would be subtracting 7. So it would be just left with r over here. And then when we subtract 7 from this side, so r then would equal 13. Now we have 2x plus 2/3 equals 4/5. First thing we can do is get rid of this plus 2/3 here. So we can just subtract 2/3 from both sides. So 4/5 minus 2/3. Remember, we need to subtract the 2/3 from this side as well to make that equal 0. So we'll subtract 2/3 from here. Alright, so 4/5 minus 2/3. These are not common denominators, so we're going to have to find a common denominator, and 15 looks like a good one for me. 5 goes into 15 3 times, 3 goes into 15 5 times, so we need to multiply these numbers times 3, so that will give us 12 over 15, minus, multiply these times 5, so it would be 10 over 15. Alright, so 12 minus 10 would be 2. Keep that denominator of 15, so 2 over 15. So our new equation would be 2x equals 2 over 15. So now we need to get rid of this 2 times the x, and remember, the opposite of multiplying would be dividing, so we can divide both sides by 2. So we can do 2/15 divided by 2. And we can do that over here then. Remember, we divide, we have a fraction we're dividing, we can multiply times the reciprocal. So we can do 2/15 times the reciprocal of 2 over 1 would be 1 over 2. And if we're going to solve that, 2 times 1 would be 2. 15 over 2 would be 30. So it would be 2 over 30. We could simplify that then. We divide both of these by 2, and that would give us 1 out of 15. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place here, but the answer here would be x would equal 1 out of 15 then for your answer. Let's look at a real world application then. So the Kerr family spent $52 for circus tickets. The cost included a $3.25 service fee for the order, and then the circus tickets cost $9.75 each. So how many tickets did the Kerrs buy? So we need to start with the total here, and that's actually at the end of the problem, the equation. So no matter what, their total is going to equal $52. The service fee, you're paying that no matter how many tickets you buy. So this is actually called like an independent variable. There's nothing that can change that $3.25 no matter what you are paying that, whether you buy 1 ticket or 10. This is the one that can always change. We have $9.75 for each ticket. We can make T for ticket if we want. So it'd be $9.75 times T plus $3.25 equals $52. So this looks like the equations that we've been solving, and that's what we can do. We could subtract $3.25 from both sides. So $52 minus $3.25, that would give you $48.75. So our new total is $48.75, and we have $9.75 times T. Remember, the opposite of multiplying $9.75 would be dividing $9.75. So we can divide both sides by $9.75. And we have 48.75 divided by 9.75. and it looks like they purchased 5 tickets. So our answer would be 5 tickets.